from aptcomics.com, and behind the camera is
Lisa.
So today we got the Batman Black and White statue made by Jonathan Matthews, and I think this has only been out for about a month or so. But when we were at SDCC last year, I saw this and I had to have it. First of all, it's very light, which I was surprised by since this is a statue. And second of all, this is the first statue by DC Collectibles that was designed, sculpted. What's the thing it says? It says it right here, actually.
Designed, sculpted, and what?
And
painted? Black and white?
And painted. Design, sculpt, and paint. Wow, great job. It's black and white. But anyway, no. So a lot of these statues, here's a couple examples here, were actually designed by comic creators like John Romita Jr. And there's more on the way. And there's a Becky Cloonan one I can't wait to have, which comes out in August. So usually these statues are taken from comic books, like the design of certain versions of Batman. But also there's Catwoman and Harley Quinn. Anywho, first of all, the box has an interesting shape. There's like it's not square.
Yeah.
I wonder why. And there's obviously just black and white coloring on the box, except for little things like the DC sticker. I'm pretty psyched for this because it's very unique with the cape on the back. So first of all, we open it. Oh, what's that? It's
Sweet styrofoam.
So we pull it out. There's nothing else in the box. And it's taped. Oh God, I hope it's not broken or smashed. But it can't be, right?
Nah, not in that styrofoam. Are you kidding me?
So, we have a Batman collection of action figures. We do, yeah.
We do.
Actually, you can show them. They're right over there. And they're pretty sweet. But this is the first statue. All right. Back to me, camera woman. Okay, so ready? We're gonna unleash this. It's almost like carbonite. All right, what do we have here? We have two sweet silica packets, which you can use with your clothes.
So let your children eat these or your cats?
We're actually gonna throw the rest of this out. We got this for this. Anyway, no, there's a base, which is, wow, surprisingly heavy.
I would think it needs to be to hold that.
It's got a number, 1,644 out of 5,000.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kind of a low number. That's good.
Kind of, yeah. Ooh, there's kind of some dings and scratches in this. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah.
Right in there.
How expensive was this stuff?
$80 retail.
$80, and look at those scratches.
Yeah, that's surprising. Now, no one's gonna be looking at the base too much.
But everything should be quality.
For that price, all right, so it's all one piece in plastic, as Batman was meant to be.
In plastic?
Yes. All right, I can say safely that this is not broken at all. What is this made out of? Resin? Must be, right? Yeah,
Looks like it.
You feel it.
Yeah, I think it's resin.
So it's got like a almost, I don't even know, low poly look, like a video game, which is kind of cool.
It's matte. It's a matte finish. It looks chiseled. Yeah, is that what you mean by this?
Yeah, like almost as if it's like older video game with doesn't it have like
Angular,
great detail. Although there is good detail in here, like
That
whatever
cape
these
is
are.
quite something, isn't it?
It really is. The lines are very nice. And just look at the lines in his boot. It's interesting. Everything that's black is very sleek, but then his body is like angular, right? And like it almost makes his body pop.
Keep him like that for a minute. Like
This is really sharp right here. And then his fingers are pretty sharp. It's interesting. His wrist is very thin. It's like showing off. Look at that. Look at the bend in the wrist.
Wow, it is thin.
As if to convey that he's frail. I don't know. Or at least agile.
It's more like claw-like, I think, like talon-like, like a bat.
And this detail
Ooh.
here is really cool.
Yeah, the folds on the back of the cape. That's nice.
I like that he has...
See the back of the cowl for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's got a little bit of a wrinkle there too.
And there's some texture to it for sure, all the way through. I don't see any imperfections in the cape. It looks like maybe it was in pieces originally and then glued together. Like this hand, I think, was made separately and then glued to this arm.
Really?
If
Let
you
me get a
look,
close-up.
like right on this edge, you can see there's a bit of a deviation. Right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Almost as if there's a little bit of glue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can see it really good over here on this side. It's very shiny. It's not a deal breaker or anything. I just noticed it.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I think I see it again. Do I see it again on his hip?
On his hip.
Right here?
I
Or was
think
that
it's just a
just a
crease
shadow?
or a
Okay.
crease. He's got some rib action here too.
These lines on the side of his thighs are interesting too. It's
Oh, yeah.
like it cuts, you know?
Yeah, it's like, I think it's supposed to be like muscle, but it's...
Well, I almost wonder, to me it looks like they're trying to make it look like he's chiseled out of stone.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, this is made by a sculptor.
Yeah.
And then he's also got abs in there, and I don't know what these things are supposed to be, but obviously it's like a part of his...
Utility belt?
Yeah. And then let's look at his head. The paint on the eyes is a little bit, it's white. Every bit of him is gray, but on the eyes it's white. And,
Stop moving him.
sorry. And you can kind of see that, and it's a bit shiny, whereas most of his body isn't. Whereas like, but then again, the black on his chest is shiny too, but then his body isn't. And I like how he has smaller ears.
What's going on with his eye?
What?
Is there a imperfection there as well? Like they spilled over with the gloss paint? Let's zoom
Maybe
in on that.
very, I can barely tell. The nose looks like there's a scratch on it though. You can see on that side. Can you tell?
Not really.
It's very
I
subtle.
Can't, not with the camera, but maybe with my eye. Put him in his stand. Let's see.
Get it over with. All right, let's see if I can do this. I'm
do it carefully because you don't want that thing
So,
falling over.
just so real quick, this is metal, by the way. This piece. It's
well, that's good, not plastic.
It's not very long. Oh, fits right in. Actually, kind of, almost holds it. But obviously, you're not supposed to do that. Here he is.
All right.
Defying gravity with his cape. How cool is that, huh? He wants to wobble a little bit.
Does he lean forward? That makes me nervous. That's why that base has to be.
It has
so...
a little bit of a give, right and left, but not forward. He's a little. He wants to go forward a little bit.
But he won't fall, right?
I don't know. This is a pretty flat surface, so.
I should think so, yeah.
He doesn't want to go back. He doesn't want to go right or left, obviously, because this is wider.
It's the weight wants to lean it forward.
But if you look, it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's just, it's not perfectly balanced so that I'm 100% certain it'll never fall forward without a little shove or an earthquake.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sturdy.
I feel like you'd need to put some double-sided tape underneath that base to be really safe, you know?
I can even put it forward a little and it'll fall back.
Yeah, but I still say people, you order this, you get a little double-sided tape under that base or something. Or maybe a little of that tacky gum stuff or whatever it is.
Because of the way it's tilted, it's definitely going to need to be on a shelf that's higher. So you can really get that effect that he's jumping down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe like a high shelf, like a high bookshelf or something. But anyway, so one of the coolest things about DC Collectibles is they're making these statues for a reasonable price. Now, earlier we were saying, oh, there's defects and it's $80. Well, if you go to Sideshow Collectibles, you're gonna get a statue that is $400 to $1,000 to $5,000. And this is really good quality for $80, I think. And they're pumping these out. There's gonna be a lot more of these black and white Batmans, which I can't wait for like I said earlier, the Becky Cloonan one that's coming out in August. So I'll have two. But overall, this is a pretty awesome statue. And I think for the quality, and for the price and the quality, I think it's a really good deal. So if you go to aptcomics.com, you can see our full score and some pictures of this statue. And we've got more stuff coming. I think there's a Thanos. Is there another Thanos toy?
What?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's the third one, yeah.
Do you see behind him, folks? I think it's time for a new case, too. Let's just take a look.
Well, we'll just stack two of these.
Yeah.
We're going to need something for Batman, though.
It could just be a Batman-only case.
Anywho, if you want to, let me know what you think of this video in the comments or on the aptcomics.com website.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks.